Madam Chair, committee members, I was privileged to grow up in the shadow of the north side of Mount Hood in the community of Parkdale. And it was there that I began my lifelong attachment to Mount Hood and all that it has to offer. All of us who are long-standing residents of the Hood River Valley simply refer to Mount Hood as the mountain. Even though our valley is treated with wonderful views of Mount Hood to the south and majestic Mount Adams to the north, whenever a local says something like, "Hey, did you see all that fresh snow on the mountain today?" there's no doubt that they're referring to Mount Hood. And I'm sure this is equally true for the other communities that surround our mountain as well. Since Lewis and Clark first surveyed our glorious region and state back in the early 1800s, Mount Hood has captured the attention of all who have come this way. Throughout the 18 and 1900s, Mount Hood grew to become the most recognizable symbol of our state, and with the growth of Portland just 50 miles away, became a magnet for a variety of outdoor recreational activities that continue to grow and flourish. And its snowfields and glaciers provide the vital runoff that sustains our world-class agriculture on all sides of the mountain. In 1937, Franklin Roosevelt, if I have it here or not, I thought I had it. President Roosevelt came to dedicate Timberline Lodge, and I'll go off of memory. He said generations are going to come after us to avail themselves of the recreational opportunities on this mountain here at Timberline Lodge, and this will be throughout the seasons. It's going to be winter, it's going to be summer, and this is truly going to become a destination. And our president was prophetic, because that exactly is what happened, and that's what brings us to the present tense. This past fall, a constituent brought to my attention that there's never been an Oregon personalized license plate featuring Mount Hood. We have salmon, we have wine, we have Crater Lake, but there is no Mount Hood, and I was surprised. I mean, there's nothing. We've never honored Mount Hood's highest peak. We've never honored the place that has the only year-round ski resort in the U.S. Great idea. What can I do to help? And that became House Bill 3027, which you find in front of you today. One of my great joys as the representative of House District 52 has been engaging in intentional efforts to try to create a sense of shared interest and collaboration with the various communities on all sides of the mountain. In recent years, we have seen tremendous growth in the recreational, biking, and pedestrian opportunities in the region. From the Sandy Ridge Mountain Bike Park system to the completion of the paved trail that now links Cascade Locks to Portland. And you'll notice perhaps on OLIS that we have actually a schematic from ODOT that talks about the trail that was just recently completed linking Portland to Cascade Locks, and the proposed trail going all the way to the Dalles, actually, which would link that area as well. There's a huge and growing interest in developing biking and hiking opportunities to promote economic growth and tourism in the region. So we crafted House Bill 3027 so that any proceeds from the state sale of these plates will go back to the region through Travel Oregon, and they can award grants back to the area based on proposals that are brought to them from the region. So, Madam Chair and committee, this bill, I believe, is certainly a win-win. It's a win for our region. It would be a win for the state of Oregon to at last have a plate that honors our timeless and treasured and transcendent icon of Mount Hood. So with that, we have some folks who've come here from the district to tell you about their excitement for this and how these resources could benefit them and their region. So
thank you, Representative.
Thanks, Madam Chair.
We will call up, I believe, two panels, Nancy D'Souza and George Wilson.